What? Okay, and the bench just farted. So, I'm moving to Europe. But am I really moving to Europe, or is this title just clickbait? Make sure you watch to the end of the video so you can get the full scoop on my life update and everything that's been going on. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend, do what you gotta do, because I'm doing a life update, y'all. It's crazy. Now, I feel like I owe some of y'all an explanation as to why I have disappeared, but first, let me just give you a bit of context as to where I am right now. In case you can't tell, physically, I am currently back at home in New York with my parents for a few more weeks before I head off to my next adventure, which I will get to in a little bit. For those of you that have been following my journey, for those of you that are subscribed and are loyal fans of the channel, first of all, thank you so much. Second of all, you may have noticed that for this entire semester that I have been away at school, I've uploaded about maybe 3 to 4 videos in total. That's not normal. It's actually a pretty low amount considering that I've been doing my master's degree for about 2 years now, and I've had a pretty consistent upload schedule for the first 3 semesters, and then for this semester, I kind of disappeared. I just said I had been doing my master's, and as of last month in May, I have officially graduated with my master's from the Jacobs School of Music. Almost straight A student. I think I got like a B+ in one class. Stupid. But other than that, I got A's all across the board, so good for me. Let's go. But yeah, I have been super busy this past semester, and I completely neglected to give you guys an update, but if you follow my Instagram, you will probably notice that I have posted at least some of my adventures. Some of these things include, I was in a show, the power just went out for like a split second, and I swear I'm not going crazy, this has happened multiple times. I was in a show called Alcina, that was really fun. I had a couple auditions. I was auditioning for my performance diploma at Jacobs, and I was also auditioning for a performance diploma at the Curtis Institute, which is one of the most selective music schools in the world, and I had the privilege to audition for the panel over there and the faculty, which I'm very grateful for. I had a few chorus performances. I had 2 that I completely volunteered to do, by the way. I also had a recital with some of my studio mates, as in the group of people that I study with under the same voice teacher. We had all that together. I was also learning some music for an upcoming project that I had. Now, I think that's about like 7 things, you know, which is a lot, but over the course of a semester, you would think that, you know, that would be easy to manage, right? And to be fair, it kind of is. Now, what if I told you that all 7 of those things that I just listed all happened in the month of February? Yeah. March was a little bit easier. I didn't really have too much to do, but I was very preoccupied with learning music for my Cedar Rapids opera debut, which happened during spring break at IU. We did a new opera called The Song of the Nightingale in its Midwest premiere at Cedar Rapids Opera in Iowa. The composer was Lisa Despain. It was great to perform the work while also having her in attendance for the work. It was incredible getting to meet her, and it was a wonderful experience. And then I get back Sunday night. Monday afternoon, the next day, I immediately had to start doing work for Carmen at IU because I was in the chorus for that. So while most people were using spring break to rest and recharge and getting ready to tackle the rest of the semester, I had a show. It was literally no breaks at all. And I know I say that like I'm like complaining, but no, it actually was kind of fun. I promise it was fun. April was Carmen, and it was also me preparing for my degree recital. I was very nervous for that, and I felt like I was woefully behind on preparation because I had all these different things that I had to get done. So immediately once I got back, I had to lock in on my recital and I had to lock in on Carmen at the same time. Very stressful time. Very, very, very stressful time. And that was when I did a lot of moving around. There was one week where I had an audition, then 2 shows of Carmen, and then immediately had to fly to New York for a wedding. My cousin got married. Congratulations, Hunter and Anya. And then I immediately had to fly back the next day, and I was supposed to have an off day between that and my recital, and then it turns out that I had to sub in for a scene at the last minute because there was a scene showcase going on, and I had to sub in because somebody was feeling ill. That was another interesting experience, but I'm rambling. Point is, my life was busy. That's kind of why I couldn't really upload as much as I wanted to, if at all. So that kind of brings me to the title of this video of me moving to Europe. So Am I moving to Europe? I mean, like, no.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But let me explain. That past semester, around January, I auditioned for a young artist program called the Georg Schulte Accademia Bel Canto course in Castiglione della Pescaia in Tuscany, Italy. I got in. I was very happy, especially considering that the course accepts a low percentage of applicants, and I was super thankful because I worked very hard to get into a program of that caliber alongside 11 other incredible artists from all over the world. One from the United States, but a couple from places such as China, South Korea, Finland, Latvia, Australia, the UK, Canada. It's absolutely insane. That's where I'm going to be starting in a few weeks from this video being uploaded. I'm going to be off in Italy, specifically in Tuscany, in that program. It is my European Young Artist debut, which is absolutely nuts. So what does that mean for the content? Well, obviously I'm not going to be filming content while I'm in Europe. I'm not going to be filming full-blown skits, but I will be trying to film a lot of content in bulk, and hopefully it'll be enough to keep you guys entertained. I did something similar to this last year when I went off to Opera North in New Hampshire. However, time zones are much different between when you go off to New Hampshire from New York and when you go off to Italy from New York. So it's going to be interesting. The difference is that the time I'll be in Italy is halved from the time that I was in New Hampshire. So that's basically what's going to happen. Try to upload as much as I can, but that's where my life is. It is an incredible blessing to be able to juggle both YouTube and opera at the same time. I feel like this is something that nobody else is doing right now, and I want to use my voice here to bring some, I guess, attention, some eyes to classical music, specifically opera, and just highlight my journey because, like I said, nobody else is doing this right now. It's crazy stuff. I've been trying to upload more. I don't know if you see that I've been posting more videos, but I have. What's next for me? After that, well, I go back to IU to do my performance diploma, which is going to be one more year over there, and I will be going over there under full merit-based scholarship. For those who do not know what that is, it's essentially a full ride, and I'm very excited because I will be moving into a new space as well, a much bigger space that I think you guys will like, that I can think is going to take stuff to the next level. And that's what I'm trying to do, is just bring my content to the next level while I bring my opera game to the next level, if you understand what I'm saying. And it's not a promise, but my goal for 2025, for the rest of 2025, is at least once I get back to IU, I'm hopeful to start officially streaming on a regular schedule, like live streaming on a regular schedule on my YouTube channel. Basically, it's my life. I'm going to Europe. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend. My apologies if I rambled for a little bit. I've had a very long day. Just been frazzled. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next chapter, y'all.